Happy New Year, y'all. Happy 2024, man. This your boy Bobby Ray kicking off his channel. I'm gonna be short with it, first video, first day of the New Year's. Let's roll with it. Dirty ass kitchen.
Shows the aftermath of a bloody crime scene at the home of a Wisconsin.
Look at all that food just left over, man. That's fast food left over. Cups, Taco Bell.
More than a dozen times with a pair of scissors.
Dirty ass house.
Morgan Lund was sentenced in November for stabbing her ex and the father of her child 19 times.
That mugshot, she was like a straight killer.
In body cam footage obtained by Law and Crime, officers arrived to the scene to find the victim lying on the couch begging for help as Morgan stands near him covered in blood.
Right, is it just the three of you? Okay. The ambulance is downstairs.
The officer then pulls Morgan to the side to get more information from her as the victim continues pleading for help.
Have you got shoes or something you can?
No, they're downstairs.
Okay.
He didn't try to help the man begging for help?
They're coming.
Go. We gotta go.
Yep, medics are coming.
Huh?
Is this your stuff? Do you have an ID in here?
No, it's in the car.
Morgan.
What the hell going on? They got shit everywhere in that house.
What is your name?
It's unclear when, but during this time, emergency crews seemingly tend to Morgan's ex-boyfriend's injuries. Portions of the audio were redacted from the video, but Morgan can be seen visibly distraught while begging the officer to let her speak with her father.
Morgan, can you tell me a little bit more about...
No.
No?
Right?
And why is that? You feel... Why are you saying no? I don't understand what you're reacting to right now. Are you just scared about the situation, or do you not want to talk to me?
Yeah. You better watch what you say right now.
I want my dad to come here.
Okay.
She don't like Taco Bell.
You're an adult, so I need you to make your own decision on whether or not you're going to talk to me.
Try to put an adult line. You an adult.
The questions that I was asking, what kind?
She then explains to the officer she thought she saw a mysterious figure when she attacked her ex-boyfriend while he slept.
I was sleeping and then, I don't know, I was like half awake. I couldn't hear everyone.
The way she talking, the way that house sound like them, they must be getting thrown last night. Pop 1, pop 2.
You have seen the same thing before. Okay. Have you ever had any kind of medical treatment or anything like that? Have you seen a doctor, a psychologist, counselor, anything like that?
Parents to talk to anybody.
Okay.
I didn't get much sleep last night. I don't know why.
Okay.
And then I finally fell asleep.
And what?
I finally fell asleep and I was seeing all these weird things. Blood all over me.
What?
But you don't remember coming back out. But you do remember seeing something.
It was like in my head though. It wasn't real. That's what I was like, what is going on?
The hell?
Can you describe for me what you saw?
She saw his ass laying on that couch. That's what she saw.
I felt like I don't know what, but it was like then I was like, is he attacking the thing that I saw? I don't know. I was all confused. Like I thought I saw something that wasn't happening.
Shortly after, another officer takes photos of Morgan, whose hands, clothes, legs, and feet appear to be covered in blood. Then the officer continues his questioning, where Morgan explains she had been suffering from hallucinations and experiencing mental health issues, adding she had an out-of-body experience during the incident.
Drugs.
I
Look, she was gonna say black. She had to catch herself.
Wow, but like, thank you.
I don't know why people still think in 2023
But it doesn't
you
look
still gonna
like
use that line. I had a body out of the out of body experience. I don't know, seeing things.
the shape
And I could hear him. Yeah.
You had an out of body experience where you can hear him.
And then I came out and I saw something, like, over him. So I don't know, like, what was, like, real and what's not real. You know, I don't know if I was dreaming.
But the other experiences that you've had have been when you were awake.
Yeah, or like half awake.
Right before you went to bed or right after you woke up? Oh, but it's usually right. But it's usually that same sort of dark figure that you see.
Yeah, but there's something in my head. It's not like.
But when you see it, your heart beats really fast and you feel afraid.
I just feel like something's taking over me. Like, I don't know. Now it's like everything's normal.
So you saw a
That
blob.
happens every time.
Then all of a sudden you feel like something's taking over you.
What is going on?
Your ass going to jail. That was going on.
And I feel like ever since I started working there, like, because I talk to the patients a lot, and I feel like this has been like getting in my head. And I talk to people at work about it without like saying anything. Like I've been like, do people ever get affected by this? And like, have you ever seen anybody that works here be affected by it? And they like all of them have said that, yeah, like they've seen people be affected by it, or like. I don't know, and I just feel like something just changed in me since then.
As Morgan continues to speak with police, another officer arrives on scene to speak with
She just need to
Morgan's
stop talking.
Ethan, who was staying the night at the couple's home on the night of the stabbing and called 911. Ethan, while holding Morgan's crying child, tells the officer he was sleeping when he heard Morgan and her ex in what he thought was another verbal argument.
See?
They're just fighting, no. And it starts getting loud.
Was he screaming back at her?
It was kind of like a, get off, help. I just got me.
And that was him saying that?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
See, I ain't finna get into that.
They're on top of each other.
What do you mean? They both were on top of each other?
He was like on top of her trying to take the knife out of her or something. I don't know.
Okay. So, how was she positioned?
Wah, wah, wah.
When you say when he was on top of her, was he like straddling her?
Yeah, he like had a wrist on.
And then holding her wrist, like straddling her like that? Okay.
And then,
Was he bleeding area at that time?
yeah,
Where was he bleeding? Where'd you see?
his arm and stuff, and then I seen the couch. Help. Go over there. That was like when it was ending.
Okay. Was she saying anything at this time?
She's just freaking out. I don't know. She's saying she doesn't know what happened. That she was seeing stuff in a dream or something, and then realized it was real.
Okay. Does she suffer from mental health?
I think since she's had a kid, because
It's their kid?
yeah, and then I just went out there, ran to us, called the cops.
Ethan goes on to tell the officer a similar story to Morgan's. She thought she saw something in her head, but Ethan also revealed to police that Morgan and her then boyfriend were experiencing a lot of relationship issues, and that fighting between the two wasn't uncommon.
Yeah.
Did she say it might have been a dream? Or go back into that.
She was kind of saying like she was, so like as I'm calling you guys, that she's like, dreaming or something, and then like seeing something in her head. I don't really know.
And you,
Here it is. This is better.
that's where he stays. He doesn't live here, but he stays here. Yes. And you said that she might have some mental health issues since she's had a kid. To explain to that, have you seen a change in behavior?
I think just a bit of maybe
change in personality?
Maybe not a change in personality, but she,
You're not getting into those, are you? Okay.
they got a lot of relationship problems.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So this fighting minus
trying to help her ass
actual
out.
injuries is not uncommon.
Yeah, he trying to
They
help
argue a
her out.
lot. Are they physical a lot? No, just verbal arguments a lot. Okay.
Ethan says he never saw the actual stabbing, only the aftermath. The officer later puts a pause on questioning Ethan so he can tend to Morgan and the victim's child, who continue to cry. Then the officer briefly observed the scene, noting just how bloody it was.
You got all this splatter. It's on the kid toilet here too.
Meanwhile, a frantic Morgan continues speaking with police, who inform her she's under arrest and they have to take her to the police station. Minutes later, she tearfully pleads with officers, asking what will happen next.
Did you know what's gonna happen?
We don't. Genuinely
Like,
don't.
what's most likely in this?
That way I was going to jail. You just killed somebody.
I've seen before. My dad worked for prison for so long, and I worked at the mental health institute. I've seen like things like this, and I just want to know like what's most likely gonna happen.
I've been doing this for 12 years and I've never been in this situation before.
Yeah, like you did what you did. Now you know you said you had an out of body experience. Now you just focusing on the punishment now. You know, so I don't know that postpartum and you seeing things. I don't think that's gonna hold up. That's just me though.
This exact situation, and each one is a little bit different, but this exact situation,
I will ask, not to intervene, because your mom and dad are outside. They're just hospital now up there at the they're outside. They're just, I just don't want them to see or think about that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. We'll just walk with you and I'll go from there. I always ask to phone all the time or anything like that at this point. We'll allow that later, okay?
They can come in and.
We'll work with you.
As the officers walk her to the squad car, Morgan can be heard crying, asking her father for help as he tries to figure out what even happened. Shortly after, Morgan's placed in cuffs and taken to the police station, where her brother Ethan is already in an interview room and gave a written statement to police before going over his account of what happened with detectives.
So you guys all kind of came home around the same time?
yeah, but I never saw him.
They in their bedroom? Or,
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping on the couch.
do you know why he's sleeping on the couch? Or?
Just because they're arguing.
Okay. So they're arguing a lot then, or?
I think they're just breaking up or something.
Brother is talking too much.
I don't know when something saw me or something.
You know why they're breaking up? Or?
I don't think she feels like he's treating her like right.
Any issues with her thoughts on how he's treating the baby?
Not that I know of.
Boy got an LA hat, and
Have you ever seen their?
hope it ain't the Dodgers hat in a Boston Red Sox pullover.
Do anything to her physically? So when they're arguing, they're just verbally arguing. How often?
Can't have them two teams.
You've been there, you've been sleeping on the couch.
I say, maybe sometime, but probably monthly. So, something like that.
Okay. And that's like all the time he's been sleeping on the couch,
Yeah.
not just.
I probably what the argument about
He occasionally goes.
that your grown ass brother that house filthy.
Ethan tells the detective
Yeah, we have some
she's
problems.
suffering from postpartum depression since she had her child nearly a year ago.
And the baby's 11 months old.
Yeah, just one small.
So was she talking about that before the baby was born, or while she was pregnant, or?
I never really seen her when she was pregnant, but,
Okay.
you know,
So after the baby was born, what was she talking about?
just, whenever I would be hanging out or whatever, me, her, and her boyfriend, and, like, if
Brothers just need to stop talking, man. Just zip it, bro.
So,
That's your
I
sister.
don't know if it works
I mean,
enough. I'm just trying to.
I know it's bad now, but the more you talk,
Flat effect, or is she
you
really
know,
emotional? What is it that you're seeing?
the bigger the hole get for her. Yeah, it's a bad situation, but
She'll be
the best bet just stop talking.
yelling, which is just stuff I don't understand. So, stuff like that is different from when we lived with my mom in high school and stuff. She wasn't like that.
Okay. So, kind of out of nowhere, she just started crying. Has she gone to the doctor for her? Or?
I'm not sure if she ever got the doctor, but she's told me and family members about it.
Okay. Did she talk about seeing images or things or anything?
I think so.
No.
Just today, she was saying she was seeing something. I heard her when I was in the spare bedroom after all the cops and stuff. I heard her talking to one of the cops saying she seen.
Saying what? We want to know.
I was gonna she was saying, I don't know what's going on. I didn't mean it. I think I was dreaming like I didn't have control. Just something along the lines of that.
Okay. Have you seen or heard them talk about breaking up or what that status is? Or?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely breaking up. Like, I think their lease is up in, I want to say June 1st maybe, and both trying to get their own apartment.
Okay, so they basically broke up, but they're together at that house because.
Co-parenting right now or something.
Okay. And how long has that been going on? That they basically broken up and decided they're going their separate ways.
I mean, it's hard to tell because they're so on and off, but it's a solid one that they've been distant.
And while Ethan says he saw something in Morgan's hand when she attacked her boyfriend at the time, he couldn't narrow down what the weapon was, as he initially thought it was a butter knife. Ethan wraps up his interview telling police he was in shock that the incident happened, adding he's never seen that amount of blood before.
I'm sure you've seen some blood in hockey, right?
Not that much. So.
No, probably not that much, but
At this point, Morgan is now in a police interrogation herself, being read her Miranda rights. After the detective asks Morgan if she wants a lawyer present, unsure what to do, Morgan again asks the detective if she can call her father, who advises on the phone to hold tight.
You're not yourself. You're not yourself. You didn't do this on purpose. You don't.
Yeah, I did it on purpose.
Was he sleeping?
I don't know, I was like half asleep.
I know. Were you having a dream?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
That's the worst thing you can do is just ask questions over the phone. I know you want to know what's going on, but you know, she can slip up and say something that get her jammed up even more.
And I was like seeing things, but I was like, I don't know. There's like something in my head that like makes me not who I am.
Did your doctor give you any medicine?
No.
No. Can I come there as her? Like, she has a representative with her. Can I come there with her?
Sure, if you want.
The video then shows Morgan in the police interview room for about half an hour waiting for her father to arrive. Once he arrives, he explains to the officer while Morgan has been suffering from mental health issues and postpartum, nothing this violent had ever happened before.
How much do you know about what's happened this morning?
Not too much. My son called me a couple times, I didn't answer, and when I called him back, I think he was probably calling you guys and stuff. But he said she was like sleeping and she had a bad dream, or she said she didn't know where she was and stuff, or she didn't know what was going on. She's been having she's had postpartum depression since she had the baby, and my wife was a social worker for years, like program director and stuff, and she kept saying she's having like mental health issues, and I would bounce around it with her, but I didn't want to accuse her of having like mental problems and stuff, so I never pushed it far enough to like make her go get help. But as far as today goes, like he even said, and I saw her too, like she wasn't even, it seemed like she wasn't even there. She never like grabbed a weapon and done anything like that before. And she's just been like, I know she's been crying out of the blue, like she'll start bawling for like nothing going on, she'll start bawling.
I'm very interested to see how the turnout of this.
The body cam video ends with the officer telling Morgan her father had gotten a hold of an attorney. She was ultimately arrested for the violent slashing and at the time charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide.
Attempted,
According to
so
court documents, Morgan's ex-boyfriend who survived the incident told police she had been physically abusive throughout the duration of their relationship, even threatening him in the past. He said he didn't know why she stabbed him, especially in front of their daughter. Morgan initially pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity back in March, but later pleaded no contest to aggravated battery and second-degree endangering safety. In November, a Wisconsin judge sentenced her to 7 years behind bars plus 5 years of extended supervision. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
man, first video's over with. I hope y'all liked it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Until next time, Bobby Ray, holla.